Good afternoon. Here is Sunshine Report. I am Latomiwa Donna Falayi. The All Progressives Congress APC in Ondo State has expressed displeasure over what it called criminal mockery of the efforts of the state government to keep the state safe for all, irrespective of religious and political sympathy. In a statement by the party spokesperson in the state, Alex Kalijaye, the APC frowned at the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for attempting to demoralize the commitment of the APC-led government to security concerns. The statement further outlined the sincerity of the Akredula administration to the security of all and sundry, highlighting the various commendations that have trailed the strides of Amotekun in conjunction with other security agencies. The state chapter further advised the PDP to raise its standard of criticism. A joint patrol between officers of the Nigerian Army and the Ondo State Amotekun Corps has led to the arrest of 37 suspected criminals in the state. Officers of the 32 Artillery Brigade and the Corps on Friday launched a joint patrol which saw officers of the security agencies scout the nooks and crannies of the state to smoke out criminals. Osrc's Richard Ileswami reports that the joint patrol has buried rumors of a first relationship between the army and the Amotekun Corps, which allegedly led to the withdrawal of the military men from checkpoints some months ago.
A robust synergy between the Nigerian Army and the Amotekun Corps in Ondo State, officers of the two security agencies patrolling the nooks and crannies of the state to flush out criminals. The 32 Artillery Brigade and the Amotekun Corps last Friday launched a 24-hour joint patrol in the state's 18 local government areas to reassure residents of their safety before, during and after the Fitri celebration. The patrol entered the 5th day on Tuesday, a show of force of some sort that began from Ondo Road through Cathedral, Obadeshida Road, Fuwashaye and the Alagbaka axis of the state capital. The officers also extended the exercise to other areas in the state capital as the operation was done simultaneously in the 3 senatorial districts. Expected to end on Thursday, the exercise has led to the arrest of 37 suspected criminals nabbed in different parts of the state for crimes including kidnapping, armed robbery, internet fraud, contravention of anti-open grazing laws, among others. Parading the suspects at the Amotekun headquarters in Akure, Commander of the Corps, Adetunji Adeleye, said they were caught and arrested in collaboration with the military during the ongoing sweep of the state.
Recorded a number of criminal activities inclusive of kidnap at the border towns of Ondo State. But as we talk, because of the heat on these kidnappers, they were able to release the victims. So as we talk now, we don't have any kidnapped victim anywhere in Ondo State with the kidnappers. We are also able to follow grassroots intelligence report, analyzed, and we're able to clamp down on their hideouts, and will continue to do that.
Adeleye commended the police, DSS, and NSCDC for their collaborations to make the state safe. Said Amotekun will continue to work with them to effectively secure the Sunshine State.
Happy working together, and we don't have any problem at all with the army. They are playing the roles they are supposed to play in curtailing and curbing crime in Ondo State. And I tell you that most of the major successful operations going on around the state to rid the state of criminal elements, the army has been actively involved, just like the police, the civil defense, and the Department of State Security Service.
This joint security arrangement is a clear signal that hard times await criminals in the state, as the commander of Amotekun Corps say they are ready to flush them out no matter what it takes. Richard Ileswami, Osrc News.
continue to trust God for better times ahead, despite challenges confronting the country. The chairman Ondo State Christians Welfare Board, Very Reverend Raphael Agbola, during the May edition of the board's monthly prayer meeting, assured that God remains committed to helping Nigeria. Osrc's Bisola Luko was at the program, and the report is presented from studios.
Defying the early morning downpour, attendees of this month's fasting and prayer program of the Ondo State Christians Welfare Board expressed gratitude to God for the privilege of life and other blessings. In his sermon at the program, Chairman of the Christian Welfare Board, Raphael Agbola, assured Nigerians that God, who has solution to every problem, will intervene in the affairs of the nation. Very Reverend Agbola encouraged Christians not to relent in trusting God and his promises to solve the problems of man. The cleric also charged Christians and Nigerians generally to participate actively in governance process as the 2023 elections draw near to engender good leadership for the country.
The way out of this problem in this nation and this state is for us to put our trust in Him. Also, our responsibility to also participate in politics. Let all Christians go and collect their voters' cards. Pray and also go and vote.
Participants at the fasting and prayer program said their faith has been lifted to continue to trust God for better days ahead.
So, real believers, they must trust God. In this nation that Nigeria is now, the only thing that can keep us is trusting in the Lord according to the word of the servant of God.
It is only God that can solve the problems we have in Nigeria. For example, the problem of insurgency. It is only God we are trusting to help us quell this fire in Nigeria.
Prayers were also offered for the progress and development of Ondo State, Governor Nwaritimi Akeredolu and his cabinet, as well as his family. The fasting and prayer program of the Ondo State Christian Welfare Board holds on first Wednesday every month.
Media stakeholders in Ondo State advocated a review of relevant laws in the country to guarantee press freedom. The call is coming as the global community marks the 2022 World Press Freedom Day to raise awareness on the fundamental principles of free press. Osrc's Richard Ilesomi has more.
The United Nations Organization set aside May 3rd of every year as World Press Freedom Day to celebrate fundamental principles of press freedom and to pay tributes to journalists who lost their lives in the course of duty. Journalism is a risky profession that exposes practitioners to dangers including death, as evidenced in the number of journalists killed in the line of duty every year. The 2022 observance of the day affords the global community and practitioners in Ondo State to assess press freedom and its impact on practitioners. Chairman of Nigeria Union of Journalists, Ondo State Council, Leke Adegbite, called for the removal of laws undermining press freedom in the country.
Cannot be no democracy across the world can grow without free press. No democracy can grow where journalists are being attacked by security agents every day. So, but we believe that with right education, enlightenment, sensitization of security men, the issue of attacking journalists will reduce drastically.
Another journalist, Bolu Oluesho, who admitted that the press enjoys some measure of liberty in the current dispensation, called for tackling of digital siege on journalism profession.
With what happened to some of our colleagues, like what we, like the guy in Abuja who got missing and his body was found, we were somehow skeptical about the freedom per se. But at least to a certain extent, we could express ourselves by telling the populace whatever happened in the government circle and even in the society as well.
In a phone interview with Osrc, a media expert, Akinya Kingulu, craves for amendment of extant laws incapacitating the media.
The government should look into this and make sure that amendments to our laws, amendments are done in such a way that they will be favorable to media practice. They will be favorable to the work, the operations of professionals in this country.
Proclaimed as a Global Day in 1993, the theme of this year's commemoration, journalism under digital siege. Richard Lesomi, Osrc News.
Civil servants in Ondo State are back at their various duty posts today to attend to government business in ministries, departments and agencies. This follows the end of the public holiday declared by the federal government for workers to mark May Day and Eid al-Fitr. A statement by the Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, had conveyed federal government's message declaring Monday and Tuesday public holiday to mark the two events. Some political analysts and public affairs commentators have criticized state pardons granted to convicted former Plateau State Governor Joshua Darie and his Taraba counterpart Jolly Nyame. Some of those who spoke with Osrc in Akure said the action should not have come from a government that claims to be fighting corruption, while some believe it is the president's prerogative to wield such power. Let's join Richard Lesomi again in this account of his engagement with them.
The granting of presidential pardons to former Plateau and Taraba state governors Joshua Darie and Jolly Nyame came as a blow to Nigerians, especially at a time when corruption is widely cited as one of the banes of the country's development. After the Council of State meeting of April 14, 2022, the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, announced that government-approved pardon for 159 convicts, including the two former governors,